to another episode with Rise and Thrive with a Purpose. I'm your host, Yisbel Bera, and I always love to start by saying that there's two important days, the day that you were born and the day that you find out why. And today we have an amazing leader, rock star. She's my friend, my mentor. I can say so many things about her. She's been in the real estate field for over 15 years. She's been coaching and mentoring so many leaders. She's definitely an inspiration to me and for so many. But I'm pretty sure that has a beginning, a process, and today we're going to listen to her story. So welcome, Rebecca Soto.
Hi, Yisbel. Thank you so much for having me on your podcast today. It's a huge honor.
Yes, thank you so much. The honor is mine. And if you can tell us a little bit about your background, a little bit about yourself, for those who are just watching this for the first time and they don't know you.
Oh, sure. Absolutely. I'd love to. So I am Rebecca Soto. I'm in the Central Florida market, and I've been in real estate. Actually, this year is 19 years working together with my husband the whole time. We have a team that we've formed and co-authored a book together called Married in Real Estate, where we journal just our experience working together as a couple in real estate, all the ups and downs, and how we have survived and thrived and bounced back from some crazy markets. And so these days we focus more on leading and mentoring agents, and it's just what we love to do. I think giving back kind of fills our hearts. So it's a huge honor.
I love it. I love it. And so you have a tons of experience, and I'm pretty sure you've seen a lot of up and downs, and we know that the market is a cycle and all that. How can you share with us, how can you continue today, 19 years after? What is it that keep you ongoing? Because I'm pretty sure that you had a lot of downs on the way. What is a few things that you can share with us? What is your fuel? What is that thing that keep you on the loop and on your
Yeah,
path?
absolutely. Yeah. So it's a great question because markets are cyclical. And so there's going to be amazing markets where everything is great. And then we have some really hard markets where everything is going wrong. And how we get through those, and please excuse me, and my dog is in the background, but how we get through those really depends on how we react. And I think that if you keep yourself grounded with, number one, your main focus, your why are you doing this? All right. And if you are truly doing what you love, it doesn't ever feel like work. Now, naturally, we're going to have some hard times. And so number one, I lean on my faith. I lean on God. I lean on him for direction. I lean on him for hope. But also just reminding myself that I have to keep moving forward. And so as things are changing, we have to have a mindset that allows us to change with the changing times. If we stay stuck in, oh my gosh, things are going wrong, and what I was doing yesterday is no longer working today, but you keep trying those same things, you may keep butting your head against the wall. So sometimes things have to change in how you do your business. And so we're always looking for those blue ocean opportunities where, okay, where can I go next where it's going to make the most impact, or that's going to continue to bring me closer to my goals, right? So I think if you stay I want to say pliable, where you're constantly moving and changing, you're going to be all right. The people who don't do well are the ones who stay stuck.
Yes, I love it. I love it. So we hear a lot of things right here, like you need to keep your motive moving on. You need to know your why, as I can listening to you, and just put your head up and continue moving on, because changes, we must be adaptable to changes. Is also what I can hear from you as well. These things are great. Is there anyone that has been an important figure, person, group, or organization that has been a great inspiration for you to be what you are today?
Yeah, absolutely. So I think that it's always important that you surround yourself with people who you look up to, who are moving in the same direction that you would like to go. And so for me, my immediate up leadership has been an inspiration for me. But of course, we're all human and we all make mistakes. So you can't always look 100% towards those people. I think that you have to be grounded in um, other sources that you know are going to help move you towards where you want to go. So that may be looking towards connecting on YouTube with other podcasters that are there that are teaching the things that you want to learn, right? And so you being your own source where you are constantly tapping into those sources to motivate yourself. Because we can find ourselves stuck, even though we can be following some of the most amazing people, and I'd love to give them credit. However, the truth is we're in charge of that, right? And so it's nobody else's business to get me up in the morning, to motivate me, to lead me. That's my job, number one. And I'm human. And things happen. I'm going to be upset when things go wrong. And so I think it's important to have a system every day where you are connecting to, and again, because I am faith-based, it's that you're connecting to, your faith in the morning, practicing gratitude, because a heart that is grateful cannot be anxious, right? A heart that is grateful cannot be sad. So practicing gratitude every day, looking for those things, is going to help keep you motivated at the end of the day.
I love it. I love it. So we see interesting things right here on this conversation is that we see that it's important, the environment, the friends, the people that we look up to. But at the end of the day, like Rebecca stated, it's your decision. It's on you, and you're the only one responsible. And it's a decision making, like you say. I love it. I love it. And the importance of system. Is there any advice that you would like to share with anyone trying to be in business, whatever field? Something pretty quick, Rebecca, is that I love when you say your faith. Like I'm very open as well with my faith, and I think that is so important because our Creator is the one, respecting everybody's belief. But I believe you must believe in something that we didn't came here by ourselves, right?
Absolutely. Absolutely. I think your faith is important, because if you don't have something else that you look up to, then your hope can be stuck on yourself. And on those days that we have nowhere else to look to, it could be hard. Life gets tough. And faith has been something that for me lifts me up, gives me hope and a purpose. And so, for someone else, it may be just meditation, and that's okay too, right? So whatever it is that works for you. For me, I lean on my faith, and it is what has gotten me out of some of the darkest moments in my life, because we all have them. We all go through really hard times. I'd like to, think that I'm upbeat most of the time, and I try to be. I try to be as positive and uplifting to others, because that uplifts me, right? But that source, that strength, comes from my faith in God.
I love it. I love it. Thank you. Thank you for that. Thank you for sharing that. And as we can continue to listen this interview, we see a lot of nuggets for your business, for yourself, for even for your personal development as well. And there's a lot of decision making, personal decision making. Nobody's going to do anything for you unless you step up and look up, and always expecting that something great is about to happen. And how can we rise and thrive, Rebecca? I mean, like you're saying, we all go through trials and darkness. How can we rise and thrive? What is a way for you to rise and thrive?
I mean, I think that could look so different in depending on the situations, right? But I think number one is not allowing your feelings to overcome you. And again, we're human. Things are going to happen. You're going to get angry. You're going to get sad. You're going to be depressed. And in my experience, I can't allow myself to stay there. So maybe there's a day that I'm completely upset, but how resilient are you, right? So I may spend that day, but you know what? Tomorrow is a new day. And tomorrow we wipe off the tears and we do what we got to do to keep on going. The only time that it takes over us is if we allow it to take over us. We say there's nothing else I can do. I'm out of ideas. Well, that doesn't exist in my world. I'm always looking for ideas. And even if I feel stuck in a moment, maybe it takes longer than a day, but I'm always looking to see where is the light at the end of the tunnel? What can I do next? Where could I go? How can I change? And the truth of the matter is, they say no pressure, no diamonds, right? So that pressure, that fire that you go through sometimes that feels like it's killing you, it's consuming you. But if you stay faithful, moving forward, and you learn from things that happen, sometimes we get burned, right? Sometimes we lose money. Sometimes we lose relationships. Sometimes we lose clients. But if we keep learning from these experiences and allow it to teach us, we become a better person. We become a better leader. So I look at it, this is a necessary evil because it is forging the next level of leader in me and how I rise and how I communicate with other people, how I empathize with others, and how I push them to succeed because I can see the better in them, right? And although I can't want it more for them than they want it for themselves, everyone has their journey, but becoming that ultimate leader is really getting through that fire. You can't become a better leader without having gone through some hard times, without having gone through that fire.
I love it. I love it. And just know that the goal has to go through the fire in order to become that shining, beautiful goal that many people love. I love it. Like there's no such a thing as success, great leadership without going through the fire. I love it. I love it. Can you share with us what is the most impactful moment in your life? It could be personal and the business level. What is that one thing that you overcome and what do you learn from it?
Hmm. Something that I've overcome and what I learned from it. Well, not everyone is going to like you. And
Oh,
I am one of those people who would love everyone to love me and like me. And so that's a little hard to swallow sometimes to think that, wow, somebody can't like me. But it's the truth. You can't be everything to everyone, and we have to be okay with that. We have to be okay to say, you know what? Somebody might not like how I look. Somebody might not like how I sound, how I speak, right? Maybe they don't like my ethnicity, and that's okay. They don't have to. But that also doesn't mean that I have to shrink back. So I'm still going to be me. I still have to smile through it and just authentically be who I am because there are people who will like me, who connect with me. And so those are my people. Those are your tribe.
yeah, I love it. Like, well, don't think about what others say, even though you're doing great, amazing. Don't let that change you. Just continue to be yourself, and it's okay. Let go and let God.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
I love it. I love it. And I don't know if you want to share any final thought, any advice for anyone trying to start a new project, a new business. And yes.
Sure, absolutely. I guess for anyone who's starting a new business, a new project, is get clear on why you're doing this, because that reason why you're doing it is what's going to get you through those hard times. And then after you have that reason why, be very clear on the goals. And so the steps that you create are bringing you closer to those goals. So I think if you get clarity on those things, you'll be able to build a business, build or work towards that project that you're working towards, and be able to have success in that. And
Yeah.
connect with people who are doing the same thing so that you can kind of see what they're doing and learn from those people as well.
That's amazing. And how does the future looks like now? I know you are a book author. You have a book with your husband. Married in Real Estate. With, by the way, I read the book. I learn a lot of things myself. And I know you have a team, a real estate team. And so tell us a little bit about your present and your future projects that you would like to share with the audience.
Yeah, absolutely. So currently we run a real estate team and we have an organization through our company, which is eXp Realty. And it's what I love to do every day, is to kind of connect with those agents, lead, mentor, and help impact other people's lives. Our book, Married in Real Estate, is something that has connected a lot with especially married couples in real estate working together. And so some of the future projects that we have will be a coaching business through that, and also running our own podcast, and couples retreats, annual couples retreats that will be coming soon. So those are some of the things that you could look forward to. But yeah, anything that is connected to that is kind of what really lights me up. At the end of the day, it's how we can impact other people in a positive way that helps them bring work and business and their personal lives together and stay connected to faith, to their God. So it's what lights me up the most.
That sounds exciting. I can't wait for to see your couples retreat and everything that God has in place for you. So I just want to thank you for your time and thank you for being here. It's been a pleasure to have this amazing friend and leader that had personally impact my life and my business. So I wish you many success, and may you continue impacting many other leaders as you've done it with me.
Thank you so much. And Yisbel, you are an amazing leader who has been forging forward, defying all the odds, and building such a beautiful empire, helping families in your community, plus helping agents build a thriving business as well. So thank you for inviting me on this podcast. I know that you're going to continue to do amazing things, and so proud to be a friend of yours and be able to do this journey together. So thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you for those words. I appreciate you so much. We'll see you into the next one.
Thank you very much.